Good morning, you guys. Like, comment, and subscribe. Right? I said I have a few minutes before my kids get up, so I figure I should get on here and talk to y'all. So I want to talk about relationships, and I just want to touch on them because, again, I think everybody think that's what I'm going to talk about on this channel. When the reason why I do not talk about relationships on my channel is because I have been in 5 serious relationships, right? I'm 40 years old and I've been in 5 serious relationships. And this is what I can say that I have learned about relationships. I don't know nothing about them. I still can't tell you nothing about them, Jones. All I can say is when I was in them, it didn't work. I'm not saying that I'm a bad person or they were bad people. I'm just saying that when I was in them, they didn't work. So now look. And I'm not saying I can't be in them in the future. But what I'm saying is when I was in them, they didn't work. Let me say that one more time. I'm not saying these people was bad people or I was a bad person. It's just that when I was in them, they didn't work. So now, look, um, like I said, I dated 5 different people, like seriously. And what I will say is, and one of those people I have children by, well, I have 2 children by. And I would just say this. If you don't know, you don't know. And I keep saying that. I say that often on this channel because if you don't know, you don't know. Like me, myself, I've been in the relationships and all that stuff, and I like the certain parts, and I know they like the certain parts of the relationships. But, but, um, when it wasn't working out for whatever reason, for me personally, I'm not the type of woman to stay for a real long time when it's not working out. Because I'm like, I remember I told you I'm a real nice person from down the bottom, but I can hit that switch. Like I don't really want to be anywhere that I'm uncomfortable. I don't know how the other people do it, but I cannot stay in a situation that I feel uncomfortable in for any reason. Like I don't really care what it is. We can have the best ever in life. You could do the best, all of that. No, if you get on my nerves, when I say get on my nerves, I mean like if you make me feel like for some reason whatever we're doing seriously, it really doesn't, it's not going to like go anywhere. So that's one reason I would want to stay, if that's getting on my nerves. And I think if our, I'm gonna use the word idiosyncrasies, like all these different things about people. Like if I like it cold in the room at night, but you like it hot, or if you like the TV on and I like it off, or all these different weird things about people. It could be all those different things that stop people from having a relationship. And I'm dead serious. Like people be in love. I've been in love, but I could be so like, I don't know if it's the word is petty. I don't know. I don't know. But I would just say this again, and I would encourage anybody who feels like this because I'm really talking to myself, so I'm not telling nobody what to do. And I'm also saying like I'm not an expert on the relationships. I've been in them, and right now I realize like, yeah, I don't know how they work. So because I don't know how they work, I really don't do like videos telling no woman like, oh, if the boy get on your nerves, leave him alone. See, that's what I'm on, right? But no, what if you all in love? So you can't leave him alone. And again, everybody been all in love and they can't leave him alone. I really can't speak about what guys can do and all of that stuff because I don't know nothing really about y'all. Hence the situation about this whole relationship thing. Guys make it seem like it's so simple. Like, oh, all you gotta do is love me and be loyal to me and all that. No, they got those idiosyncrasies. This is what I'm saying. Like, just like with example, say if you about to go out. with your friends. I'm going to give you some examples. I'm not going to speak on none of them people that I was in a relationship with individually, so nobody would know which relationship none of this stuff come out of. But I'm going to speak on myself because that way I'm not talking down on nobody. Okay, just idiosyncrasies, right? When I was in a relationship, let's say when I was in a relationship, but this is closer to I was an adult. I was a full out adult with a child, and this wasn't his child. But this doesn't have nothing to do with the story. I would just say this. Okay, so there's those idiosyncrasies. This guy, we lived separately, and we lived in different. We lived separately, but out of nowhere, he gave me keys to his apartment, and I felt like I was like Gina or Martin. Like, why is he giving me the keys to his apartment? It's cool because I'm not really going to come here when you're not here. So I didn't really get it. But I thought that, okay, maybe it's for me to have access. Like when I'm coming in, I don't have to kind of ring the bell because we both lived in apartments at the time. Like he lived in an apartment, I lived in an apartment. And listen, y'all, if I have to go to a part two, I'll go to a part two because if my kids wake up, the party's over. But anyway, so he gave me the keys to his apartment. I was like, oh, okay, cool. I'm like Gene off of Martin because I didn't ask for his keys or nothing, fellas. No disrespect, but that's your space. That's your space. And if this is my space, this is my space. And we're going to be in each other's spaces, but only at each other's discretion. That's one of my idiosyncrasies. Like, I'm not going to use their words. It's just, let's say, like, my pet peeve, or it's just something that's just for me. Okay, so when he gave me the keys, I was thinking, cool. And now, after a certain time in the relationship, I gave him my keys. But I don't know if he did that, if he gave me his keys for me to give him my keys, or I don't know. But I felt like it was just because so we could have access. Then I had to get up every time because our schedules were different. Because he worked as somebody, he worked and I worked and we all worked. So when our schedules were changing, that was the reason for the keys for me. But this was the thing. One time when he was about to go out with his friends, he gonna call me and say like, babe, I'm about to go out with my friends, which was cool. But I think he asked me like, can I? And I was thinking, sure. I mean, you're an adult. We're all adults here. Go where you want. Like, why would you ask me? But I didn't say this to him, but that's what my brain was thinking. Like, why would you ask me, an adult? I'm 30, you're 30. Can you go with your friends? Go with your friends. I'm good if we're in a relationship that you're telling me that you have these plans and that you plan on following through with it. You're an adult. Because this is what I was thinking, y'all. And y'all, guys and girls, ladies and men, correct me if I'm wrong. I was thinking, it's cool that you asked me, but I don't think it's cool because you grown. But sure, go with your friends, but don't think since I gave you the keys and all that, like how when you gave me the keys to your house, I gave you the keys to mine, that I'm about to sit up here and ask you when I can go out with my friends. If me and my friends make plans, I'm going. I'm not asking you. Now, guys, am I wrong for that? Because I don't feel wrong. I feel like that's natural. I'm an adult. If me and you don't have plans, and I'm obviously already spending quality time with you because you're my person, like we're in a relationship together, so we spend quality time. So if me and my girlfriends make plans and I feel like seeing those plans through, I don't feel like I should ask you like, hey, boyfriend, man, adult, do you think it's okay for me, woman, girlfriend, adult, to go out with my friends, other adults? No, I don't think that. If I ain't asking you to do me a favor, like watch the kids or something, and I wouldn't be asking you to do that. But I'm just saying, the point is, what would I be asking you for? So I was like, that's cool if he want to ask me, but I'm not asking him nothing. So at the end of the day, that wasn't the cause of our like the reason why we wasn't in a relationship, but it's just little things that's different about people that could cause you not to want to stay in a relationship. And I don't even care. It's just things like that. But that relationship didn't see itself through for another reason. But I was just saying, it just a lot of different things about people that for me, myself, I really couldn't figure it out. And I always felt like, thank you, Mom. See, I'm going to plug you a lot in here. Now, and you guys can talk down on me about this whole independent thing if you want to, because I'm saying it. All right, so look, I feel like it's good to raise your daughters to be able to independently take care of themselves. And this is not giving nobody advice about no relationships. Because as I said, I don't know. Somebody else got to tell me because I sure don't know. But anyway, look. So you should have the money because my mom raised me to have the money. Remember how I told y'all, check out one of my other videos about how she ain't really let me keep that gift from that boy, but I kept the money. And that, and that, and that, their boys want something, so you always got to be able to kind of maintain and take care of yourself. So what I did, what my mom taught me was that I always had to maintain a job. I had to know how to take care and pay my bills. She always made me live. Well, she didn't make me. She suggested that if I ever had $20 and I had $19 in bills, that I should always pay the $19 in bills and keep the $1 for fun. So I'll always move like that in my whole life. Any responsibilities I ever had, especially financially, they are taken care of first so that I never need a man to pay for anything for me. I always want him to pay for the stuff for me. Not like that, but he should. Then they say provide and protect and all that. That's what they said. Again, y'all, I don't know, but that's what they said. Again, and I know it got something to do with the truth because when they say provide and protect and profess, don't forget about that profess. But again, ladies, I don't know, but this is what I like. The provide thing, you don't have to provide me with a living or nothing. Just provide me with a good time, your spirit. You are already good. And give me things that I like. I mean, you know, that any woman like. And what else? Protect. This is why I say the protect thing for the guys, because they provide thing. They ain't with it, y'all. As soon as we ask for something, y'all know how they doing. Listen to the songs, thinking we the city girls and all that. And sometimes we are. But at the end of the day, I don't know. I'm not everybody, so whatever. Back to the thing about protecting. If you walking down the street with the man, say if y'all coming from the movies, it don't matter who this man is, and a group of guys walk up or walking past you, and if you start feeling like a group of guys walk past you and you feel like something is tension or whatever, and you start acting like you're going to protect him. Like, say if you was like, what? Baby, back up. If you do that, if the female just goes, oh, Mr. Back up. She walking with him. He just came from the movies. And now they both feeling nervous about the people coming down the street. But she asks him to back up. He gonna feel insulted. Because I'm the guy. Why should she tell me to back up? So that's how I feel about the money. Why should I? No, baby. You kick it, baby. And professing, meaning like, ladies, we got to know where we stand in these relationships. So we can't be running around here saying these guys are our boyfriend and none of this stuff if they're not professing it. But that's just my thoughts. And I'll be wrong, y'all. So don't even hardly listen to this. This is just a conversation. Because I'm telling you, I told y'all in my first video that if they get smart with me, I'm not staying. But that's just a joke. But I'm not joking. Like, in certain ways. Like, you get smart with me a couple times. Meaning, back to what my mom taught me, y'all. If I have all the things I need to take care of myself, now I could date this man for him. I could date him for who he is and not what he can do for me. He can do those things. He could provide for me. He could profess, and he definitely better protect. Like, even because I told you about the fighting. Like, don't get the bottom coming out of me. That's what that other man kept saying about me. Or whatever. Anyway, I say all that to say, if a man's supposed to do those things, and us women shouldn't buck the line trying to protect him, why should we buck the line trying to provide for him in certain ways and profess that he's someone in our lives that he hasn't professed? So I don't think we should buck the line in those three things. But again, who am I? I didn't succeed in none of them joints. They was cool. We all had a good time. But as far as like, I don't know. So again, look, I'm not feeling bad about not knowing. Back to the position that I was able to date from. I was always able to date from that position. I need the man for the love and the hugs and all that stuff that you get with a relationship. But I don't need the man to have to do all those things unless he profess that this is what we're having in a relationship, that I'm going to do X, Y, and Z to provide for you. Right, because that's what they supposed to do. That's what I heard, ladies. That's what I heard. And if y'all know better, drop a comment. Like I said, like, comment, and subscribe. Because, again, I don't know, but I heard this stuff. that they supposed to provide and protect and profess it. So if they profess it, yo, you my chick, you my girlfriend, you my wife, you're whoever, meaning like, hey miss, do you want to get married? Or hey miss, do you want to be my girlfriend? And y'all new people who use this thing to think, if he, I guess, what is it, like if he posted and all that, do that mean it? I don't know. The point is, because that don't mean that for me. I don't even really use the internet for all that stuff y'all got it going for. No disrespect to y'all and all that. But the point, because I want y'all to like, comment, subscribe. But I was able to date men for how I got to feel about them. So soon as the feeling wasn't good for me, I was able to step out the relationships, and not immediately, ladies. I fell too. Plenty of times. Child still falling. But God is good. But anyway, I say all that to say this. When I can step out the relationship, because I don't need you to put no roof over my head. My mama told me how to go out in this world and get some money. I have a brain. I have a mouth. I have arms and legs that can work. Praise God that all that stuff works. So I know how to go get money, meaning you have to work. You know, ladies, I mean, I know we all fly, but you have to take care of yourself a little bit. If you not want him to, because guys sock if they start controlling you, but that's a whole nother thing. They ain't sock me though, y'all. But we did get into shenanigans in our relationships, but they ain't sock me. And they ain't slapped me or nothing. But we still got into some stuff because I'm from the bottom. But anyway, Lord forgive me. But thank God that wasn't all that bad stuff. I don't know if I should talk about that stuff on this channel. Y'all like, comment, subscribe if y'all want to hear a story about how things could get frisky in them relationships. And I don't get frisky with men. Again, thank you, Mom, for teaching me to have my own bag and to be kind of nice enough and know, even though I talk a lot, I knew when to shut up when our stuff was getting too much frisky. Because y'all don't want the man putting their hand down on me, because I know they stronger physically. If he dating me, he's stronger physically. Ladies, I don't know what y'all get into, but if the man dating me, he got to have a certain level, a whole bunch of stuff to really be like dating me. Sorry. But anyway, whatever. Whatever. But again, I don't know. The other ladies know, because y'all all married and successful with the relationships, and y'all all happy. Y'all man love you. Y'all know exactly how to treat them so they don't cheat. Y'all know it all. So since y'all know it all, hook me up. Because y'all don't never be hooking us other black women up. You always want to be arguing about us, talking about us, and downing us. Well, y'all could be hooking us up like, listen, sis, this is how you get them. Because I had one I wanted to get, but right now, I just want to get myself in line with the Lord, blah, blah, blah. But anyway, like, comment, and subscribe if y'all got any suggestions about these relationships. But big up to you, Mom, for raising me. And then, Dad, I'm going to big you up for always encouraging me as an adult and as an adult moving here now to be in a relationship, to be in a clear way. Like, I was able to provide and I wasn't able to protect myself, but for the most part. And profess for myself and wait for him to profess. I ain't doing it. I ain't walking up to the man, dropping down on my knee, or the man who I love. Oh, bro, let's get married. Nope. He got to say that. That's why I said I think it's true, y'all, about that provide, profess, and protect thing, because I thought about it. But again, y'all could tell me, since y'all got all the successful relationships, I don't know. But like, comment, subscribe. And Mom, thank you for not making me need them in those senses, so I don't have to be in danger of the man. Meaning, like, if he know that I need him in a certain way, then you could become in danger. Guys, I don't care what y'all have to say about that. Y'all are not the females out here dating y'all. And just because you a upstanding man who ain't never hit no chick and ain't never push her in no position because of money and ain't never did none of that, because y'all guys didn't never do nothing. It's always the next man who did it. But what I'm telling you about them next men, they be out here crazy. They be putting smut on your names, guys. They be out here trying to make a woman do what he want forever because he gave her $1. Like the guy in the club with the drink. Now she got to sleep with him because he bought her one drink. No, bro, it's not like that. And it's a whole bunch going on. It's not y'all guys, not the real ones. It's just a lot of the other stuff going on. They be posing as y'all. But again, what do I know? I'm 40. I had them 5 relationships. And I already told y'all back on the other video, I'm with the red flag thing. Like, you keep getting smart with me too much, even though if I like you, it could be all right. But if you get smart with me too much, and I start seeing that this is not something that's going to be good for my mental health, and now the game has changed, Ladies, the game is stepped up, meaning I can't even date as freely because of my emotions. And I'm going to throw that in this video. And this is not for nobody else. This is for me. Y'all could get some if y'all want some of this. But I ain't going to be out here dating these guys when the game is changed. I have a daughter that's 2. I got a son that's 4. And my oldest is 14. We ain't having, we out here dating just because I could date the man. We got to make sure a whole bunch of safety is in line. Or I'm not even able to date because of their safety. And see, that's another thing about why he asking why us women are single. Sometimes we can't even date like that because of our children's safety. Just like this one guy said, you can't have a bunch of people in your children's life. That's what he said, y'all. Again, I'm not giving y'all dating advice. Ladies, if you got 1,000 guys in front of your kids, that's on you. I'm no disrespect to you. Keep it going. That's works for you. If it don't, remember I told y'all, if it don't apply, let it fly. All I'm saying is I'm with all that because I don't want the kids getting hurt, and I don't want to get hurt having to go to, because you did something to them, because I don't know where it's going to go. Because remember I said I'm a good Christian, but you don't play with them. And when you play with them, like I said, I never know where it's going to go. That's why I'm a believer that he going to take care of me. But the first thing, I got to be smart and know that I can't just date because my season is different. I have children. I have young children. I can't just invite anybody into my space. I have children in this home, so I can't always have all the guys all I want in the house. But anyway, if y'all like this video, like, comment, subscribe, and y'all could talk to me and teach me something about the relationship, because Lord knows I don't know. But I sure had fun trying to figure it out, and I'm still willing to have, no, sorry, Dad and Mom, not like that. Y'all know.